Well, hello everybody, and this is Auntie, and it appears that Lindsey is back in our news reel. Yeah, that Lindsey. Lindsey from Love After Lockup. Y'all, let's talk about all the fool that she's got going on. I'm getting this straight from the horse's mouth. One of the sources who was reached out to, I believe, by Lindsey's mom has given me permission to use her information. And y'all, we're going to talk about it. Shall we? Oh, yes, we shall.
A sweet old auntie. Thank you, subscribers, and my nieces and nephews, and all the y'all who have been here through the long haul. Shall we get into it? Oh, yes, we shall. It's time for Auntie's advice. Sweet old. It's time for Auntie's advice. Oh, yeah. It's time for Auntie's advice. Auntie's advice.
Happy Monday, everybody. Y'all, this is Auntie, and we are here to talk about Lindsey Downs. Now, I don't know how many people hit me up in my DMs today about the fool that is going on with Lindsey. There is a content creator downtown on the TikTok who has a lot of the information. And I reached out to her and asked for her permission to view her site and to share with you all. And she said she ain't had no problem with it. Go for it. So we going for it, child. It appears that Lindsey, the perfect Lindsey. Lindsey, the one who has gotten the degree. Lindsey, the one that's living with some rich man. Lindsey, the one that's got it all going on, is out here losing custody of her daughter. Now, we all, or many of us, projected that Lindsey wasn't about, that her whole entire lifestyle was fake, and that eventually stuff would hit the fan. Okay, thank you, Yolanda. Hey, everybody. Let me highlight my members. Hey there, Giselle. Hey, boo. Hey, Yolanda. Hi, sweetie. And it has absolutely, or it appears that it has hit the fan. Everything that we're going to be saying out here tonight is allegedly, and anything that is not true is not true. Anything that is true is true. I'm going to be giving my opinions under reaction and recap and fair use. Child, let's get into it, shall we? Yes, we shall. So I got some court documents that was sent to me about Lindsey losing her daughter. So in the circuit court of Tippah County, Mississippi, Jamie Robinson versus Lindsey, emergency order for child custody and other relief, came on the third day of October 2025. Jamie Robinson asked for his daughter back. They said that they have called Lindsey 3 times. Let me read the other document, right? Because this one I can't see good. So hold on. I don't know why it is looking that way, but it is. And I want to kind of read what you see on the screen just in case y'all can't see it. So hold on. Let me get to that document. Chah. This a mess. So the respondent said, Lindsey Downs was called 3 times at open docket with no response having been made and no pleading filed on her behalf. Furthermore, the petitioner's attorney has filed a return for service wherein 4 attempts have been made to properly serve Lindsey, who has intentionally invaded the services. Jesus Christ. This is the summons. The petitioner, hold on, let me get to this. The petitioner is the fit and proper persons to have emergency custody and modification where he is granted sole legal and physical custody of the minor child, and it would be in the best interest of all minor children that the respondent's visitation be held absent and until further notice. Petitioner requests that a guardian be appointed by the court where reasonable. Oh my God, come on. Where reasonable attorney fees shall be awarded to the guardian, an item with both parties splitting the cost. Child support should be issued to adhere with the Mississippi Code. Annotated providing that a non-custodial parent should pay the required percentage of adjusted gross income in support of children. The petitioner shall be awarded emergency custody with a 7-day requirement for process be waived. The respondent in a citation for contempt of this court for her failure to and refusal to abide by the aforesaid order and impose such sanctions and conditions upon her as the court deems appropriate under the circumstances and for attorney fees and costs incurred therein. She been one with Blaine. You behind the eight ball. You behind the eight ball. She ain't been with Blaine in a long time. She was with another man that seemed to be a little wealthy. Miss Highfalutin Lindsey. The lost custody of her daughter. From my understanding, the girl done got put off the daggone soccer team and everything. I have this, let me see. Okay, let me see if this is the beginning. She was removed. So Lindsay's daughter, of course, you all know Lindsay had always bragged about her daughter being in, different sports and stuff like that. It appears that it's been a lot of stuff going on. I think the girl was accused of drinking, and I believe, and I'm not sure, allegedly Lindsay was the one who provided some liquor to her. I'm not sure. But this is a hot story. It's a whole lot of incoming information coming in, and we just gonna go through it, right? We're gonna go to the TikTok of the person who personally spoke with a family member on behalf of the daughter. But the daughter got put off the soccer team, and I can't remember why, but we'll find out together. She was removed from the volleyball team by the principal of the high school she was attending because of fear for safely of her players against Chad and Lindsay. What? They can keep my life safe during school hours. Miley. Okay. They can keep Miley safe during school hours, but not during after school practice. There would be no way legally, so she couldn't put her players and coach at risk. What? I watched this baby cry for 2 weeks because volleyball was taken away from her because of Lindsay, because she would not stop. We got her everything she needed to play, new pads, everything. People helped give her stuff and they removed her. Lindsay knows all this. And to get online and say the things that she has about us and her own daughter is diabolical. All of my children were at school this week. If they were sick, they wouldn't have been. just as Mally wasn't. I'm not attacking you, but context seems to be a huge issue for Lindsey, so I'm here to give some facts and some clarity. Jesus. Okay, as per the way we have no money, my husband makes more than he cared to ask about. She was the one okay with her child support amount. She has no idea what we have or don't, but we have a 10-year son who's autistic, and up until I guess this year, he has been in school. I quit working from homeschool to homeschool him and our other children. Sade 5, Connor 16, and Mally 16 are all perfectly taken care of. Do we struggle sometimes? Who doesn't? My husband is a diesel mechanic for a great company and works his ass off a lot of hours. And I take full care of these kids with his help. And he works. We get no government assistance. Lindsey was in a ton of debt before she got with Chad. And I feel like Mally begging for food and her not to lose their money on gambling because they were waiting on her to get them food was some sort of what? Y'all, we got to figure this out together. This is a whole lot going on. I don't know what she's at risk for. I don't know what's going on, but let's just go to TikTok. Okay, let's go to TikTok and see if we can follow the breadcrumbs up on here. We're going to be sharing from Real Tea. Is this her? Yeah, I think this is her. Yes, Till Real Tea with. Okay, so it's Reality Tea with Day. Okay, so we're going to go to her TikTok and we're going to look at this together and see if we can figure out what enough is going on. Okay, downtown to Lindsey's. Okay, so while I am sharing, I will not be looking at the chat, so I cannot answer any questions. We're just going to have to figure this out together. Okay. All right. So, and if you are familiar with what is going on, drop the T down in my drawers, which is drop it down in this comment section over here. Okay. Or down here for y'all. All right. So let me go. Let me pull her up. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what is going on. All right. Y'all be patient with me, please. So this leaked voicemail between Lindsey Downs and her mom is wild. In the audio, Lindsey admits she didn't want to be responsible for Mally anymore and even said she would sign over her rights, all while DHS had already taken Mally to her dad's house. Oh my God. For anyone who's been following the Love After Lockup drama, this is the part Lindsey never talks about. She's been trying to downplay what actually happened, but the voice memo tells a completely different story. The details of the DHS involvement, the custody situation, Lindsey's own words about her daughter are shocking. This is deeper than just reality TV. This is a whole real life situation involving DHS, custody, and a child caught in the middle. Watch the full clip to hear exactly what Lindsey said in her own words. And that's exactly what we gonna do. We gonna listen to the whole thing to see what Lindsey said, and we're going to get it from Lindsey in her own words. Shall we? Oh, yes, we shall. Let's listen.
Because she's got information y'all need.
Not me. I don't need it. Don't give it to me.
Well, it's just stuff. I mean, it's important, and of course they've been trying to call Jamie and Hayden. Just listen to her. I mean, everybody's going to be cordial and kind, and she's just going to do it. And if you want me to, I'll stay on as third person, or I'll get off. Either way.
Okay.
We're supposed to have y'all merged. That ain't happening, is it?
I'm here.
I'm here.
Okay, there it is. Everybody's here. Now then.
Okay, I can't get Jamie or Hayden to respond to me or Brad. We can't get anything moved over to them when they're not responding though. And the CPS keeps calling me asking to get in touch with them. I can't. I don't know what to tell her.
Well, just like I told Brenda, y'all just calm down and give them time to return phone calls. They're not where they can right now.
So here's the thing, with Molly still in custody with me on paper and stuff at all these locations, we have to get that swapped over to them because right now I'm liable for Molly. So, and if they would have answered, they wouldn't have had to waste that $1,500 because I've already said I'll sign, but I'm signing over rights.
I'm. That's between you and them. Y'all just. I don't know.
Well, they won't answer. So unfortunately, you're the only person that's answering.
Well, they can't answer right now. They're in a position where they can't answer their phones right now.
I mean, I've tried to get in touch with them since 8 o'clock this morning.
Do what now?
I've been calling them since 8 o'clock, and Brad's been trying to get in touch with them, and so has,
Why
I
is
mean, pretty much
Brad? What's
everybody.
he calling us for?
Well, because he was part of the original safety plan, and so CPS is calling him
But he
because
withdrew
CPS is
himself.
Safety plan? Y'all, what is a safety plan? Safety plan? What is a safety plan?
case.
He withdrew
Huh?
himself.
But he's on the CPS paperwork, and they're trying to get in touch with them.
Well, Lindsay, he withdrew himself, so that shouldn't be anything that DHS should be doing talking to them. That's not my business. I don't want any. I don't want. I don't want to get into all of that. Okay.
Well, then why you want to call? Why you want a three-way if you don't want to get into nothing? Who is this woman? Harpo?
I just want what's best for Miley, and I'll fight for her to the bitter end if I have to. I just want
Right.
her stable and doing right and living right.
Right. And
and
she
and,
was,
and
but
having a
that's,
child, having a 16-year-old life. That's all.
I mean, I think that's what she was doing, but I guess she'll figure it out on her own now.
Wow.
I don't know. I can't say. I don't know. But I'm sure that they will take care of all of this whenever they get their time, but whatever they're doing. I do not know everything. And
Yes, you do. You could tell you lying because you stuttering too much, but okay, I digress.
I can't get them to answer my calls either right now. So if you still got custody of her, I would say she's fine. She's with Jamie and Hayden, and that's all I can tell you. Uh, but if it's you, I don't know. I don't know what you got to do. Don't know what you want to do. But I
I
just know
want
y'all
them to
just
meet me at
Then
the
why is she on the phone when she backpedaling and won't just be honest and say what it is that she got to say? Why is she on the line? Why is she on the line? She backpedaling, pussy. Say what you got to say with your whole chest.
attorney's office so that I can sign over rights. Hayden can adopt her, and I want her removed off of all of my stuff so that when she gets in trouble, like she's about to with them, it doesn't fall back on me.
Oh my
That's what I need.
God.
I need them to allow me to sign over my rights. They don't have to file an emergency custody order. And I told CPS this, and they said that they will transfer the CPS case into them. That's fine. Everybody's fine with it, but they're not going to answer me. They just have to meet there. I've already paid for it. They just have to let me
what lawyer
sign
do
and
you
then
want them
take
to
her.
go to? What lawyer?
Tyler Moss. I've been trying to get them. I've been trying to get them all day.
Okay.
They don't have to file emergency custody. I will sign over full rights.
Oh my God. So it appears that they trying to take the baby from Lindsey. And Lindsey said, instead of y'all doing all that, I just sign my rights over to her. I ain't got it to do. Oh my God. And the girl's 16 years old and got put off the soccer team, as we saw in the previous post that she done got put off the soccer team because of Lindsey and somebody named Chad. So is Chad Lindsey's new rich boyfriend? What in the world is going on? Let's listen.
Miley has to move from the school. She needs to move her address on her license from the current
What
address
license? She's got a
to
permit. She don't even have a
her.
permanent right. She's been driving everywhere on a permit by herself.
She has. She needs.
Same thing her mama did, old trifling mama. And she ain't teach her no different. Lindsey was doing all kinds of stuff by the time she was 16 years old, including having Miley. So she never have no good role model. In my opinion, if you ask me, y'all didn't ask me, but I thought I would share with y'all. Let's go.
To move that address
No, she needs to
to
get her
to her
permanent
house.
license.
Okay. Well,
Do you have all the paperwork for all of that?
no, I don't, or she would already have had it. She has Jamie. It took me literally. My attorney's office called Jamie twice a day for 3 weeks to get him to go sign last time. Twice a day for 3 weeks because I have to pay per phone call. They log it. It took me 3 weeks to get Jamie to come sign that paper for her to get the learner's permit. So no, I don't have all that.
Why does Jamie
But
have to
when
sign?
because he's her legal partial guardian, you have to have both parents, or other it is a fraudulent ID.
Well,
Okay, so we need to look that up. What, she in Mississippi? I need to look that up. I'm sorry. I need to look it up. Hold on, y'all. Mm-mm. 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 I need to look that up real quick. We'll go right back. I promise you we'll go right back. In Mississippi. Wait a minute, I thought she had So it says, yes, in Mississippi, Department of Public Safety, official application for a driver's license or permit the following papers. If the child is under 17 years old, this application must be signed by both parents and notarized. And it says, additionally, any application for anybody under the age of 17 years of age for a temporary driving permit or license shall be signed and verified by both the father and the mother of the applicant, even if both parents are wait a minute, if both parents are living and have custody. What the fool is going on? So Lindsey never had full custody of that little girl. Wasn't she out here dragging this man for filth at one point? When I tell y'all I'm confused about what's going on, I am so confused about what's going on. I hope that y'all are downtown in the comment section helping me dissect this. But I mean, I'll figure it out, right? I'm a small girl. But God dang, this is some kind of confusion. Okay. Let's see. Okay, come on. Let's just see. Is this the right one? Am I on the right one? God dang.
I could have gotten sued.
Is he even on the birth certificate?
Yes, he is. He has partial legal custody. That's why he did not get arrested for He's right now it's labeled as parental kidnapping because he has legal custody.
So
Partial legal custody. I have full legal custody. I'm trying to give full legal and physical to Jamie and Hayden.
okay.
What? So that's why. So that explains what was going on. That explains what was going on with the other ladies saying that they was working. So that's tying together. Okay, so I'm starting to understand that. God dang, it's a lot going on with Lindsey. It always has been. But let's see.
I'll see if I can try my best to get them to talk.
Yeah, we can just like literally. They're like, I have CPS saying, go get her, go get her, go get her, and then I go get her and I can't go get her. And so I just need to be backed away from this. And I will totally work with them. And
Well,
I've been
you know
trying to tell
what?
Molly.
DHS delivered her to Jamie. I mean, why are they not doing what
So they said DHS delivered the child.
So here's
they?
the thing, the safety plan was what I said that they could do. I signed that they could take Molly over there as
And
long
we
as
signed,
they
and they
approved
signed
the house.
agreeing to it, and then you decided to take it back after they'd done signed.
I
And
I did
we
not
have
take it back.
they were
No, no, no.
no papers. There was no papers left for Jamie and them. None.
They didn't leave me anything either.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I did not get anything. I signed what she had in her hand and she left. She said they got a copy. I don't know. I wasn't there.
Okay. I'll
All
tell
I asked
Jamie
was
you
that
want to adopt her and just not
no,
not
I
not
want to
get
remove my rights. I
custody
want
of
to
her.
let
Okay.
them do it.
I'm
Yes.
calling. Bye.
Thank you.
What the hell? So she says she got full legal custody, but she don't want it. She's saying that she willing to sign the girl over. So then why is the school putting her? Let me read this again. Come on, y'all. Let's dissect this together. God dang, y'all gonna have to help this old woman out. So didn't it say she was removed from the volleyball team by the principal of the high school she was attending because of fearful safely of his players against Chad and Lindsey. They can keep Miley safe during the school hours, but not during after school practice. There would be no way to legally, so he couldn't put his players and coach at risk. At risk of what? Them trying to come and get the girl? Let's see if we can find out some more. Hold on, y'all. What is going on? What's going on? Okay, hold on, y'all. So this is reality T, and we're gonna listen to her as she breaks this down for us because your auntie is a bit confused about what in the fuck is going on, and we playing detective today. I hope y'all got time, okay? I hope y'all got time. Let's just go on out here and play detective, shall we? Oh yes, we shall. God dang, what's going on? Y'all know I ain't never liked the girl. So I think it's this one. Okay, so let's see.
Those of you who are still out there being a Lindsay supporter and saying that she's Mother of the Year, read these text messages, please.
Okay, so let's pause and read. Can we hurry up and move in with him? I want to go to Wheeler. You better impress Chad. What do you mean? You'll be living in his house and his son Bo.
Please,
Impress
is
her.
this how you
Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. Thinks on the farm, feeds animals in the morning, calls and asks what I need done and if he should hang my laundry. I already told him you do not do all that, so you must find another way to be a household member. I'd go for extremely polite and sweet. Okay, I can cook. I lean heavily into sweet girl role. He lives on a 200-acre ranch. To all Lindsay supporters who think she is the mother of the year and goes along with her BS, this post is for you. Okay, so let me mute this so that the music don't play. Do she got something else on here? Okay, let's freeze. Now, when I turned that off, were y'all able to hear any music? Y'all let me know real quick. Ray Della not in the chat. Um, Baby Philly Fox, are you still here? I need you to tell me, Baby Philly Fox, whether or not you was able to hear any music when I muted that. Thank you, girl. What's the tea? I appreciate you. Okay, so here is the next one. Y'all, what is going on out here? God dang. The I guess you mean the extra has trash all in the back and you need to complain it out. Clean it or hour. Your makeup bags are in our bathroom. Come get them immediately. I used your tweezers to pull maggots out of a goat's foot. That's why you don't leave your makeup bags in my bathroom. You never know what's going to happen. My tweezers, I don't have tweezers. For eyelashes, I believe. Oh, okay. Call me. Yo, what? When you get done, when you get done, we got shot to do. I think that no more steaks for you until you learn how to clean the kitchen up. I'm going to kick your A. I'll clean it when I get home. Sorry. If I cook steaks and ask you to clean that kitchen, you better do it. Yes, sir. I'm sorry. We at Mexican, hurry up. My FA kitchen needs cleaned up. Wait a minute. This is from Chad. Excuse me. I know you lying. I know you lying. I know this ain't Chad, her boyfriend, talking to her child like this. Oh my God, I thought that this was from Dagon Lindsey and this from a boyfriend talking to her child like, oh my God, I know you telling a lie. So Chad talking to the baby like this? Is this what's happening? So Chad is out here talking to the baby like that? Yo, so the baby must be sharing these messages with somebody. We are the Mexican. Hurry up and hurry up. My FA kitchen needs clean. I'm coming. Where'd you get those texts from? From her stepmother. So reality T is y'all can see, sis, she got that from the stepmother. Oh my God. This the man talking to the baby like this? Let's see what else is being said. Jesus. So the stepmother then took this off, took these little screenshots off the phone. Okay, I know, but it's none of Coach Middleton's business in the first place. Candace texts me again. This is like 3 days in a row now. A row, Mom. Something the TV on. We need to get a bigger size of those. Okay. And I don't know about this. It seems like Lindsey was texting, did not, about the first one. It seems like Lindsey was texting and was texting the wrong person, and she was talking to her man. Now, this one, I don't know who buy alcohol, who doing what, because it says mama at the top. Who's green? I don't understand what's happening right here. Y'all let me know downtown in the chat. It seems like Lindsey is at one point having a conversation with her man because she said that the things was too small. I don't think that that's her trying to buy something for her daughter. Um. Okay. Thank you, Kay. This is the same one that we've already seen. Let's see what she's saying on this one. I'm really getting confused. Let's see what she's saying in this. Hopefully she don't have no music playing.
Okay, guys, so I got the tea on Lindsey Downs. Her daughter's stepmother messaged me on Facebook. It was like, here is the real tea. Please put it out there. So I'm doing that for her. These messages are between Miley's stepmom, and the Snapchat messages are from Miley's stepmom's daughter and Lindsey. So, y'all, Lindsey ought to be damn ashamed of herself. And oh, wow, y'all, just look at the video, leave your comments, tell me if y'all want more, because there's so much more to the story. There's so many more screenshots. That's a lot of information.
For like 3 months, and we'll revisit it after 3 months. But from what I've heard so far, it's not going well. Oh, no, she's not going through raping withdrawals because they let her babe. She's posting it on social media. But and they just don't know how to. They don't know how to, and they also can't afford to care for her the way I was. Happy is that I did the exact same thing when I was her age. I went to my dad's for 9 months. It was great. Thank you, Lauren. It was great because I got to do whatever I wanted for a few months. But then I realized pretty quickly that I was quite literally miserable. But I brought my happy butt back pregnant.
So when she was separated from her mama and went to go and stay with the daddy, she got pregnant. She's sitting out here talking about this blase curling her hair. And why is she all up underneath her nose like that? Okay, I digress. Let's just continue.
And she is not going to. No, she quit volleyball.
Okay, so it didn't say she quit volleyball. It said that they took her out of volleyball.
She has quit volleyball.
Yeah, that's what I thought. She was removed from the volleyball team for her safety. You insane. I'm perfectly fine, I assure you. Making it look like I'm crazy and need help is crazy on your part. I do not need help. You're the one who beat your kid, which the police officers now know now. Also, lying to the police about your daughter being here when I, in fact, have not seen here in weeks since she has been. These people in there, goddamn, misspelling and what the I gotta do all the work. Also lying to the police about your daughter being here, when in fact I have not seen her in weeks since she has been in trouble is crazy. You can do whatever you want to make yourself seem like a better person or feel like you're the hero. I promise you, I am perfectly okay. I will reflect on my problems and work on what I need to. I suggest you do the same, Lindsey. All of this that you caused tonight is because you're a bitter woman. All the lies you are starting to get me taken away from my mother is absolutely crazy. You filed a CPS report for what I've met you twice, and in both time I've barely child she got I guess it should be barely she got barley spoken to you. My mother takes great care of me for your information. Now, who is this from? This is from it turns out Lindsey from Love After Lockup is trying to pull a fast one, but Miley's stepmom was not having it. She gave me permission to drop these receipts, and there are plenty more. Me, Aubrey, I simply asked for your mother's number because of the vape. You escalated the situation with all that was involved. I'll talk with your mother and see where it goes from there. Y'all, I'm confused. Who's this person in the pink? Like, what's going on? I'm missing a bunch of stuff. Is it moving to the next one? Because we don't need no more time to read this. Okay, so this is from Aubrey. You can SS all you want to, doesn't bother me. Dogging your kid out in the nail salon. You should be ashamed when you are on drugs and in prison. Let that sink in. Lost custody of your child for most of your life. You literally should be ashamed. And instead of making it up to her, you treat her like literal terrible mother. I reflect on yourself and be better. Or I'm who she's stressing me out. She couldn't tell. I couldn't text with her. I couldn't do it all this misspelling. I'm so tired of you playing perfect mother when you are far from it. Thinking you're entitled to tell me what to do is so crazy to me. DW, I'll read my mom all this tomorrow, and my dad. I may be in trouble. It at least I don't have a mother like you. The police report was necessary for the CPS report, honey. I really am worried about you because Miley assures me this is out of character for you. So who the hell is Aubrey? You need serious help. I hope you know that I'm not afraid of your mother and not my mother. And if you were me and you would have been had some problems, you treat the sweetest kid so terribly. I hope you know you need to do better as a person. Stop worrying about your husband and worry about your child. You need serious help. And again, I'll be talking to your mother and father about the vape. Okay, girl. Okay, girl, you go right ahead. Doesn't bother me. I might just tell on myself so you feel less power. All you do is treat Mally like you don't put her first. I hope you have to live with that. You're a terrible person. I suggest you let them know before so you will get in less trouble, and let them know how you spoke to an adult before I speak with them. What part of I'm not scared of you do you not understand? Who is Aubrey? And why is she texting while she driving? Y'all, are y'all understanding this? Are y'all understanding this? So, oh, the stepmother's daughter. Okay. It's too many. It's too many. It's too many moving parts with this.
And she is not going to. No, she quit volleyball. She has quit volleyball.
Okay, we saw this. Okay, so we saw. So is this?
I just want a bitch that I can chase around the house.
I'm confused about what's going on. I don't understand it. Thank you so much, Real Tea with Day. But I don't understand what's going on. The only thing that I understand is that Lindsey lost custody of her child. And by her own admission, she don't really want the girl. The rest of this, I don't know what's going on. Chad is out there cussing somebody out about not cleaning the dishes. Like what? It don't seem like they need to vet the whole story. If y'all are on Facebook and y'all know who these people are, tell them hit me up so I can understand what's going on. Because I don't have a clear picture of what's going on with Lindsey and the daughter Mally. I don't even have a clear understanding as to why the girl ain't living with Lindsey. What made him pop up? And didn't Lindsey's baby daddy have some problems of his own, if I can recall? I could have sworn he had some mess of his own. Hold on, y'all. I can't find nothing to verify. I just don't understand what's going on. And I wish I had a clear understanding of what's going on and who's dropping the tea, why they dropping the tea, why they feel like the tea is important. Let me check my DMs real quick. Y'all help me, because I swear to God, I'm more confused than I was before. Oh, so I see what's going on. So they saying that Mally went and said allegedly that Chad was treating her poorly and that she was getting severe punishment from her fiance Chad. He would make Mally and his son Bo do 150 hours of military style workout as punishment. CPS did examination of Mally's body and found bruising on her back. Mally's volleyball coach mentioned seeing bruises on Mally at some point as well. Oh, you have? Where you been seeing it at? Okay, let me see. It seems to me that Lindsey and Chad has not been taking care of Mikey, properly, letting her run buck wild, and Mally been telling the stepmom everything. Okay, now I understand. Now I'm getting it. I'm getting it now. I'm getting it now. I'm getting it now. She is on Facebook and he has been the boyfriend is the reason why Lindsey allegedly don't have or is losing custody of the daughter. Okay, child. Okay, so that's helping. That's helping. So let's go to Reddit. So Reddit says that they saw a okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. We got some more. So the tea is that Mally and her husband's son allegedly were both vaping and were punished by Chad for it by doing over 150 hours work on a shed or something. Chad supposedly and allegedly smacked out his son in the mouth. And when whoever called CPS, Mally was observed to have bruises on her back and her lower body. So they did an emergency removal and placed Mally with her biological father. There are also text messages from Chad and Lindsey to Mally that are alarming. Those are the ones where he was saying, clean my effing kitchen. Some suggesting that Lindsey isn't sober. They believe that they got it from reality T. In addition, allegedly, Mally's dad was letting her vape because, but because Lindsey is really pissed off about it, they wanted to add that in the text. Lindsey is coaching Mally on how to act and how to play nice downtown. We saw that too in Lindsey words, so that Chad would like her, saying Chad was the best deal they've ever got. So don't mess this up. Exactly like her little manifesto she wrote with Scott. This woman is truly a dark soul. Okay. Thank you for clearing that up. Okay, so the kid's been vaping. But the way that Lindsey was just sniffing, what is Lindsey doing? Because that ain't no cold. Maybe it's a cold, maybe it's an allergy. But the way she's sniffing like that don't look like a cold or an allergy. It just don't. It just don't. She's sniffing too much for me. So now that I understand what's going on, now I can understand what is going on. That's why she was telling her be a good girl, clean up, do this, do that. Okay. Now I get it. Now I get it. Cause I'm gonna tell y'all, I was so goddamn confused. Y'all, I was so confused about what was going on with this. This is really a shame. I don't know, what the dad did. I believe that the dad was incarcerated or something. But it's unfortunate because this girl was with her grandmother. And the grandmother trusted Lindsey too much. I think the grandmother felt like she failed with Lindsey. She took care of Lindsey's child and that she owed Lindsey something by allowing Lindsey to try to raise this daughter. I never agreed with that, but I'm not the girl's mother. But seemed like the girl is just as wild as her mother. But a lot of the conversations that I used to see Lindsey have with her daughter was already too mature for me. But you got people that be out there backing this girl, supporting what she doing and thinking it's cute. And I don't have it to do. I talked to Lindsey a couple of times when she was dating Auntie. I interviewed her here on this channel, and I thought she was cool, but that mask fell very, very quickly. Lindsey will say and do whatever it is that Lindsey feels like she needs to say and do to get over, and that's my opinion about it. She puts on a facade about who she is. She is fake. She absolutely, absolutely, in my opinion, used Deontay to come up with love after lockup. At the time that Lindsey was dating Deontay, prior to that, she was dating a woman in the jail. It was whoever could get her on love after lockup. She is just, in my opinion, never been an individual that could be trusted after I saw her mask slip. And it was a slight slip, but it was a slip nonetheless. And daggone well, once you see something and you see somebody, you can't unsee that mother. You can't unsee him. And when I saw her, I couldn't unsee her. And in my opinion, she helped to now, not that she needed a lot of help because Deontay do his own stuff, but she really broke Deontay up with connections that he had. If y'all have been following me from that time, it was a mess while she stood in the background and slung her hair around and put on lipstick and got with any farmer or anybody she could get with in order to be on the come up. That's just the kind of person she's always been. Beverly said that Chad allegedly is an ex-con who served time What? Okay, so what's Chad and where can I find this at? Okay, so what's his name? So y'all must follow her. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay. Let me see what else I can verify. Oh my God. Somebody said Lindsay keeps claiming sobriety, but she certainly isn't acting that way. Also, something doesn't sit right with me about her boyfriend or fiance or whatever. He gives me weird vibes. So y'all must follow them because I don't. So somebody here says, hold on, let me share with y'all. Let me share. Hold on, y'all. Let me share this. Let me share. Someone said, impressive click said, the T is the husband backhanded his son because he thought he was vaping. Then, as punishment, they, Lindsey and Booker, made the kids do physical workouts as punishment for hours. I don't know. Her husband, oh, her, her husband also killed someone, so her choice of men baffles me. She claims everything is fine, but CPS is definitely involved. Her stepmother has spoken out about the incident and took Miley to the police station. Well, so is Lindsay married to the man or not? Because she's saying her husband. She talk about Lindsay's boyfriend. This girl is pathetic. Can she even get any lower than she already has? And how old is Miley? When Lindsay was on TV, she was a young teen. She should have been taken from Lindsay a long time ago. But Lindsay's mom is more than likely the reason why she still has anything to do with Lindsay. After having her as a mother, is there any surprise that she, as a teen, will rebel? Last we saw, she had grown up to be quite pretty, so you know how that goes, especially with a mother like that, and all the time she feels she missed out on and was neglected. I hope she's okay, but Lindsay was and probably is a piece of bad work that only Deontay could deserve. Do I now what? Now why they gotta put Deontay in it? This is horrible. This is horrible. Why would he have the kids out there doing military? Okay, so she said Chad was in prison for manslaughter. Wait a minute, is this the dude who killed his neighbor? So y'all gonna make me go sit and do research. Yeah, she married him. Somehow she comes across my TikTok. But here's the shade. Here's the shade. Let me check before I say something. Here's the shade on it. Wait a minute. Here's the shady boots thing. So where's the Ove? I'm asking for a friend. Where's that at? Okay. I just was asking for a friend. Wanted to know where that was. I'm sure it'll be coming up soon. I've already told my members why I chose not to have a discussion about another cast member for Love After Lockup. So I guess we all choose who we gonna cover. Anyway, let me get on up out of here. Y'all let me know downtown in the comment section. If y'all want to give me some hot tea on it, make sure that you hit me up downtown in my DMs on Instagram, Auntie's Advice. Hold on, let me make sure that I put the young lady's name in here from the TikTok. Her name is Reality T with the cup, okay, with Day. So that is her information. If y'all want to go and follow her, matter of fact, you know what? I'll bring it back up and I'll make sure I put her link downtown in the comments section. I love y'all, and until we meet again, y'all be safe out there in those streets and in the water. Bye, y'all.